What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It is Friday, June 14th. We are tapped in. We got the Euros popping off in about 30 minutes. It's going to be a smooth soccer summer. And I'm excited to hang out here, be a conduit to any soccer conversations going on. We are here. It's the Euros. We got Copa America starting next week. Paris Olympics coming shortly after. We out here is all I'm saying. We got a lot to look forward to. A lot of soccer, a big summer of soccer. You know, in a couple of weeks, I'm taking this live stream on the road, and we are going to be linking up with the Immortals Project and doing some streaming of the Gauntlet. That's going to be fun. What's up, my people on Instagram? Obembe, Sabiu, Maru, my boy Andres is on. We watching the Euros. We saying what's up. What's happening? If you're following me on Instagram, come on and tap in with me on YouTube, youtube.com/@EatPrayBall. We are watching the opener of the Euros. I'm surprised I'm not seeing any opening ceremony. Is Fox not covering that? We're going to figure that out in a second. We're going to figure that out. I'm just I'm just kind of waking up. It's noon. Nope, it's 11:30 on Friday here in LA. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day for football. It's also a beautiful day to just go and sit outside and enjoy the sun. The weather in LA has been absolute garbage as of pretty much all year, and it's just starting to turn now. It's just starting to make its way the right way. So what's happening? What's happening, Instagram? We got Germany versus Scotland. I'm not going to lie. I'm not expecting a lot out of Scotland, but you know, the likes of McTominay or Mick Tominaldo, as I call him for the national team, he really shows out. The likes of the former Chelsea boy, Billy Gilmore, is going to be showing out. Let's take a look. Let us take a look at what we have to expect. We're going to look at these lineups really quickly. Germany, Scotland. Man, where are the lineups? Oh, here they are. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Kai Havertz is starting up top for Germany. Check, check, check. Can you hear me? Yeah, y'all can hear me loud and clear. Waiting for my people on YouTube to tap on in. We here. Kai Havertz up top for Germany. Ilkay Gundogan, the former City talisman, now Barcelona boy. Florian Wirtz gets the start over on that left wing. The young hotshot, Leverkusen's talisman, the most winningest team this year, the most winningest club team. Will start on the left, and Musiala will start on the right. That is really bold to not see Leroy Sané starting. I don't know if he's picked up any kind of injury. It doesn't seem like it. Very interested in seeing how this works for Germany, but you know, it's game one in front of the home fans. The man, the vision, the legend, Toni Kroos is starting in the middle for his last hurrah, getting ready for his last tournament of his career. That's a big one. Trying to make sure y'all can hear me okay. Check, check, check. Yep, we live. Let me double tap on Instagram, make sure. My Instagram people, what's happening? You know, V10, what's happening, bruh? Germany 2-1, easy. Sabi Maru, what's happening? Good afternoon, sir. Tell me your predictions. Tell me who you think are going to be the brightest teams of the tournament. I put out a video earlier. You already see what I think about the group stages. I think pretty much the big names are going to do their thing in the group stages, as they should. The likes of England, the likes of France, the likes of Germany, the likes of Portugal. Portugal seemingly have the easiest group in the tournament this year. We're going to have to see. Germany 2-1. I'm expecting a little bit more, but again, no Leroy Sané is a little disheartening. Again, I know Florian Wirtz has had a great season, has done his thing for Leverkusen. But that's just a little, I don't know. It's a little weird. The boy Kareem. What's up, Kareem? Kareem Williams joined the chat. My dog. Tapping in from Canada. You doing any traveling this summer, Kareem? Just saying what's up. Vic. What's happening, my dog? Euros is starting up. We hear AJ Smitty says 1-1, not a draw at home in the first game for Germany. It can't be, cannot be. I'm not going to lie. Like, Scotland are a lot better than people are giving them credit for. And they did okay. They did pretty well during the Euro qualifying. They did really well. I want to say Nations League. Again, like Scott McTominay had like a stint between 2022 and 2023 where he was just, again, looked like Ronaldo, scoring goals left and right. So I'll be really interested to see what happens with that. Sabi on Instagram, he said 2-0. We're going to have to see. 2-0. I'm expecting even more. I'm expecting 3-0 Germany at minimum. I'm expecting this to be an exciting, high octane type of German offense, even though that's not what I believe of Germany. Oh, look who's joined us. Oh, the boy Janini's tapped in. What's up, my boy G? My boy G in Amsterdam out there doing his thing. I'm rooting for your boys, G. Even though they're not quite a dark horse, the Netherlands are my dark horse team. Again, I have France winning it all. I'm gonna put out a video showing how I get through the knockout stages. But I definitely have France winning it all. But if it's not France, then I want the Netherlands to do the damn thing. I just think they've got a tough road if they finish second in the bracket to France, but they'd have a tough road if they finish first too, because I'm sure England will finish first, which means somebody from that group, from that France, Netherlands, Poland group, and don't forget about Albania. They are in the group, even though I'm not mentioning them. Somebody's gotta show up for them. So we gonna see. Waiting for my people to come tap in on YouTube. We here, man. It is game time. We got 2 people in the YouTube stream, man. Tell me where you're hitting from, who you're expecting to win, what you're expecting. Says, what do I think about England? Bruh, I think if England don't make the final, it'll be one of the biggest disappointments in their Golden Boys history. They have literally the deepest team in the tournament. I mean, France is up there. France is pretty deep too. I'm not gonna lie. Both France and England. I'm curious about center backs. I think France are a little bit deeper in the center back position. But up top, England are so spoiled for choice. It's actually a problem because it doesn't even. I don't think they know what they will do. But I think I put out my lineup. If you guys didn't see it, I'll throw it up right here. My lineup for England would be a 4-1-4-1. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It's somewhere around here. With Declan Rice holding down the 6. It would probably be something like either Mark Gahey, who is actually really impressive for Crystal Palace, or John Stones and someone. John Stones and Mark Gahey, John Stones and Konsa, maybe, or John Stones and Kyle Walker running that center back, with Trent running that right back, and Kieran Trippier can run that left side. Hopefully Luke Shaw will be healthy. I'm not sure he's going to be healthy by the first game, so it'll probably be Kieran Trippier coming. And then Jude and Cole Palmer up in front of Declan Rice, with Phil Foden on the left, Harry Kane up top, and Bukayo Saka on the right. I mean, that team is a team. I've played with them on FIFA. They're very hard. It's a really great team, but you know the way Southgate does it. He is low risk, low reward mentality. So to answer your question succinctly, I think they're going to crash out in the quarterfinals against France. Again, if England and France both win their group, they're headed for a crash course in is it the semifinal? It might be the semifinals, actually. They're headed for a crash course in the semifinals. I got to pull up my bracket to double check. I did the bracket. It's somewhere around here. Let's see. If you haven't done a bracket, I think you got like 10 minutes to do it. 15. Go to gaming.uefa.com and you will find it. It is a fun thing to do. Again, we're going to do it we're going to do it when for next week for when Copa America comes, but today is all about the Euros. We got folks tapping on in YouTube. What's happening? What's happening, my boy? Hold up. Let's see. My boy Frank Doket says, "What's up, boss? What's up, Frank?" He says, "Argentina and Brazil. What the fuck happened, bruh? Come on, bruh. Argentina is ranked number one in the world, and it is the biggest farce ever. They were not even supposed to win that World Cup. That's why they got that ranking. You know, the world rallies around Messi, so they're going to be okay in the Copa America. But Brazil also don't look good. Like, you know, for anybody who's followed me for a while, y'all know that I'm a Neymar stan. That's my dog. And y'all gonna learn this Copa America what a Neymar-less Brazil really is. I get it that Vinny is on top right now. He's a Ballon d'Or candidate. You know, Rodrigo's doing his thing, but y'all don't realize how much Neymar has carried Brazil from 2012 on. You know what I mean? So at least that's how I feel. So yeah, it's gonna be tough for Brazil. Like I think the U.S. were very comfortable against Brazil. Obviously, they after getting smacked up by Colombia, they really had to come and show out. Folks have been talking about Colombia. Colombia are coming with a chip on their shoulders, but we'll get into that. We'll get into more Copa next week. Today is all about the Euro. Mexico taking over, says Frank Duckett. I don't know about that, bruh. I do not know about that. I think Mexico is actually on their way into a bit of a drought, to be quite honest. It's going to be tough for them for the next couple of years. They even got players who are choosing to play in the States instead of Mexico. It's going to be tough. But CONCACAF is in good hands, kind of. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about CONCACAF. Again, I'm not convinced by the U.S., but it's because I'm not convinced by the coach. This feels like, if Garrett Southgate is a tough coach to deal with in England, Greg Berhalter is just not. He's just not the one. And I don't want to be the guy who's always diming out the coach or whatever, but I just think it was a perfect opportunity after that whole Gio Reyna scandal in 22 to switch it on out, to try to bring a foreigner in, to try to groom Thierry Henry, even though, again, Thierry Henry hasn't really shown too much by way of coaching. We're going to see what he does with the youth France U23s at the Olympics. That'll be a really good sign, a really good showing. I'm really curious to see what happens. But yeah, there was an opportunity to bring a lot of people in for America, and it just didn't work out. So we're gonna see what Greg does. Again, as much of a disappointment as it will be if England don't make these finals, it'll be a huge disappointment if the U.S. don't at least make the quarterfinals, or even the quarterfinals of the Copa. So we'll see. Said it's going to be heartbreaking seeing Germany eventually lose. It'll be tough, but I have them going pretty deep. I'm not going to lie. I have them going pretty deep. Let me bring up my bracket so I can remember my picks. Show them who you are. But I think Germany will do really well in the group stage. They're going to catch some momentum. The boy Kai Havertz, starting striker, like that is crazy. That is crazy. A lot of these teams who are just rolling without strikers. Again, to your point though, Frank, Endrick on Brazil is a saving grace for them. Brazil actually having finally a number 9 will be good for them in the Copa. We'll see. I mean, that guy, he really looks like a certified number 9 already at 18 years old. I wasn't even drinking the Kool-Aid. I didn't know jack about Endrick pretty much until they went and played England and then played Spain in the most recent international break. So we're going to see more from him. I'm sure of it. Let's get to this bracket one time and double check. Let's see what else is going on. Kronos' last tournament. Cruz's last tournament. Yeah, I was like, Kronos' last tournament. I've said it a couple times now. I had to have my boy Jared convince me of this a long time ago. So shouts out to him for this take. But Toni Kroos is the best midfielder of this generation. Any midfielder who's been playing from 2006 on to now does not match Toni Kroos. I guess at least in accolades. Try to argue that down with me. Try to throw Kevin De Bruyne's name in that, and I will tell you how many injuries Kevin De Bruyne has had. Kevin De Bruyne has had more injury stints than Toni Kroos has Champions Leagues. It's crazy. It's gonna be it's really I've never been a Toni Kroos fan, and it wasn't until recently that I've really started to appreciate the magic that is that magical number 8. So yeah, really interested to see what Germany do. Really interested to see what Havertz does. Really interested to see when Leroy Sané gets off the bench, and when he comes off the bench, if he will ever uh, uh, be starting on the bench again. I just I don't know how you don't have a player that dynamic starting for this German side. It's the only thing that I just can't really understand right now. Again, I understand Florian Wirtz. I understand Gundogan. They are like for like players. If I were Nagelsmann, I would have just had to pick one, bruh. But we'll see. Nagelsmann is a good coach. I at one point I even was interested in having him at Chelsea. So I'm really interested to see what he does with his team. They got Kimmich in the back with Rudiger, Jonathan Tah from Bayern Leverkusen fame, and Maximilian Mittelsdijk from Stuttgart, and Manuel Neuer at the back. Man, Fox is not even playing the pre-show, the show, the opening. I don't know what they're doing. On the Scotland side, they got Angus Gunn in the back for keeper. They got Jack Hendry. Oh, they're playing 3 in the back with Kieran Tierney, the Arsenal boy. Well, now the Real Sociedad boy because he's been on loan this year. And Ryan Porteous from Watford. They got McTominay in the midfield, McTominaldo, as I call him when he plays for Scotland, because he be scoring them goals, boy. They got Callum McGregor from Celtic, and a couple guys I don't know. I don't know Ralston too well, Anthony Ralston from Celtic. They do have Andy Robertson on the left, on that left flank. He's going to be up and down. They got the black Scottishman, Shea Adams of Southampton fame. They got John McGinn, of course. He's probably the talisman, I would say, on this team offensively. And Ryan Christie from Bournemouth. It's going to be an interesting game. I remember I was talking shit about Erling Haaland a long time ago and how Scotland could make these Euros, but Norway couldn't. And I keep referencing my boy Jared because he always has the fun hot takes. And he told me that Scotland are more stacked than Norway. And I can't even. So if you ever see Jared hop on this program, I'm gonna need y'all to clown him for me because Norway should definitely have made the Euros. Let me see what my folks are saying. Frank said, got it. My boy Sir Lancelot is here. EPB tapping in. Sir Lancelot tapping in from Sao Paulo. You ready for the Euros? Are y'all able to watch it? What channel do y'all watch it on in Brazil? And Frank, where are you tapping in from? Let me know. Ozil was better in your opinion, says Ozil was better than Kroos. Okay, so, and people are going to make this argument. Slightly different positions. So it is tough. Eye test and the type of vibe, the type of player I like, of course, Ozil's better. Like, what? Are you kidding me? But again, Toni Kroos is longevity. He won a Champions League at Bayern, and they still wouldn't pay the man. The man stood on business and said, y'all aren't going to pay me. I'm going to run to a bigger team and beat y'all's ass in the Champions League every year, which he did. Ran over to Real Madrid, won 6 more Champions League. So the man has 7 UCLs. The man also has a World Cup. He started and been in that most important pivot 8 position for all of those big time teams. Scored against Brazil in that 7-1 rout in the 14 World Cup. I don't know, man. I can't give it to Ozil, even though Ozil is one of my favorite midfielders of all time. But again, Ozil's a number 10. I can't put him in the same category exactly. Like I'm more trying to see if you guys can debate whether De Bruyne is better than Kroos, whether I think Xavi and Iniesta are not necessarily in the same. I guess they are in the same generation. I'll give it Xavi and Iniesta, and I think Kroos is better than Xavi. Iniesta might give him the Ozil treatment and say he's in a different position. We got about 8 minutes of the game. Oh, what is going on? Arl joined, saying all kinds of wild stuff. Wow. Well, Mr. Arhole V. It looks like you got a little bit of frustration built up, brother, on Instagram. Go ahead over to the YouTube and make sure you subscribe with that potty mouth of yours. Because I don't know what you're doing on my live stream. We live, man. YouTube.com/@ePrayBall. Come tap in with me. I'm only really reading comments from people I know on Instagram or from my YouTube. Lancelot says, is Rakitic better than Modric? That's a good question, but nah, bro. And again, I'm not going to cite the Ballon d'Or that Modric stole from Cristiano or anything like that. I'm just going to say that when I think about the impact Modric had on this Real Madrid side for over 10 years versus Rakitic's impact, and again, like this, it's no slight. They're both great players. That 2018 World Cup run, getting to the final where it was Rakitic, Modric, a young Kovacic, Perisic. I mean, that was a great team. Croatia's a little older this time around. I still have them getting out of that group top. I mean, Spain is going to really have to show something to beat out Croatia because, again, Croatia they're war built, man. The way they play, like, it's time to start putting respect on Croatia's name for the deep runs they've had in 2 major World Cups and major tournaments. They're aside. Lizzie has joined Instagram. What's happening, Lizzie? I hope you guys are doing well out there. I see you guys on vacation. I see you. Hey, follow my girl, Lizzie, official drone lady on Instagram. She always has the dopest drone stuff. My 2 favorite drone people, Lizzie and my cousin Kendall. His is at Aerial Content with a K. They keeping the drone alive. I haven't even touched my drone in years. Not years. Let's say I haven't touched my drone since the Women's World Cup last year. I need to get back to my droning. Davies, what's happening, my dog? Rakitic better than Modric? Never. Big facts. And he's a Barca fan. Yeah, big facts. I can't see it at all. Both are legends, though. Big facts. Both are legends. Both are Croatian legends. I mean, is Rakitic a Barca legend? Was he on that treble winning team? He was. He was on the MSN treble winning team. I'm not sure if I can give Modric is a certified Real Madrid legend. You remember when Modric first came and what was that, 2010 or something? And they voted him the worst transfer of all time. And then you see his body of work. Like, Modric is next level. Let's not forget. And he's playing in probably his last tournament as well. What do you think about the French youth Zaire Emery? Bro, great question. That's my dog. Warren Zaire Emery. I have a video that I haven't posted. I'll probably post it after this game. It talks about the young boys of this tournament. For Germany, I think of Pavlovic, the guy who got that random start in the midfield in the Champions League semifinal with Bayern. Tuchel just took a chance on him instead of playing who did Pavlovic start over? Can't even remember at this point. It's been a day, but he's a baller. He's a young baller. He did his thing as a number 8. And I don't know why I went to Germany when you're asking me about France. Warren Zaire Emery is really that guy. Again, all I've seen is his work at PSG in the French league. And, say what you want about the French league, but he's also done his thing in the Champions League for an 18-year-old wait, is Warren Zaire 18 or 17? He's, 17, 18 years old to command the midfield like he's done. He's going to be a baller. Like, France is in great hands for years and years to come. And I'm talking depth at every freaking position. So again, yes, that is a young boy to look out for. I don't think he's going to get a lot of minutes, especially with the addition of N'Golo Kante. I expect N'Golo Kante to actually start. I wasn't thinking it. I thought it was going to be Tchouaméni and Camavinga back there. I think Tchouaméni might be sacrificed. He might come off the bench, and they're going to have N'Golo Kante running around because, I mean, he looks like he's, 28 again. Another young boy in France to watch out for, Bradley Barcola. I do expect him to get some good minutes. Right now I'm watching the Scotland. They're doing their national anthem, so it is almost game time. We are here. The Euros are here. Oh, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Who do I think will win the European Championship? Lizzie, great question. I'm going for France. That is my squad. That's been my squad since probably 98 or just before 98 when I saw this international team full of brothers, a squad so amazing that I even learned the language, though I haven't been practicing in a long time. I need to get back on it. But I love France and the way this team looks. Again, the depth. They're if all goes well in the group stage, they're set to meet England in the knockout rounds, and that should be really fun. So definitely something to look out for. But yeah, Lizzie, I got France winning this. I got France playing Portugal in the final and the rematch of 2016, and I have them coming out on top. That should be fun. That's what I got. Let me see. Where's my bracket? Tournament bracket. Yes. Yes. So if France and England both win their group and England gets past that quarterfinal and France gets past that quarterfinal, which will likely be against Belgium. I mean, France have a tough road ahead, but they would play England in the semifinal, and that would be a great semifinal. I also have Germany beating out Croatia in the quarterfinals to get through to the semifinal to play Portugal. Like, what an amazing knockout round this has the potential to be. So we'll see. We'll see. Hold on. Let me see what's up. Is Lancelot saying Lancelot, he's talking about Modric and Rakitic, both legends. Croatia plays every game like a final. Facts. They play every game like they are coming home from war. Like, this is like they're a serious team, and I expect them to do the same thing they always do. They're just a little bit older. They need to get some new young ballers in their camp and keep it moving. Lancelot says Rakitic is more of a Sevilla legend, which is facts. Back to the Rakitic versus Modric comparison. Yeah, Rakitic came, he served his time, he won a treble at Barca with the best players, and then went back to Sevilla and said, "Hey, like this is where we are. This is where we from. This is what we gonna do." Andres says, Jose took him. Jose took who? My bad, bro. I'm reading this late. RLV, the potty mouth says, my opinion on Carlos Puyol. Haven't heard that name in a long time. Legend, Barca legend, one of the best Spanish center backs ever. Maybe I can't put him over Sergio Ramos, but like I can't think about any Spanish center backs other than those two. Carlos Puyol is a legend. Amazing mentality. I'm not a big Barca fan. I was always kind of a Blaugrana supporter when I watch La Liga games, and still Carlos, there's certain players like a Neymar, like a Ronaldinho, like a Carlos Puyol, like an Iniesta that just, you just got to respect, you got to love. So great question. Says, I expect Yamin to drop a performance of the century for Spain. Bruh, the issue is there's going to be a lot of expectations dropped on this head. Please keep in mind, we talking about young boys of the tournament. This man is 16 years old. So, yes, I expect him to ball out because he's just cerebral with it. I don't know, on Instagram, anywhere you hear people talk about that, like that flow, right? That flow state, right? Yamin Lamal is the definition of Lamine Yamal. I got to get his name right at some point, but he's the definition of flow state. I mean, the kid's a baller. They're going to have Nico Williams on the other side, on the other flank. I'm not sure he'll start, but definitely he'll come in and he'll put some in. So I definitely expect, Spain's got a lot of young talent. They're going to be really interesting to watch. Alvaro Morata leading that line. We know Morata. He is what he is. But with a talent like Lamine on the right and some of the midfielders they have, obviously they got the best number 6 in the world right now in Rodri. Like Spain's gonna make some noise. Just you wait. Spain's gonna ball out. Instagram, we still got Arl saying all kinds of wild stuff. Arl, bro, what's up, bro? Don't know what he's saying, but we here, man. You want a better experience to come watch this with me? We got the game starting right now as we speak. You want to come watch with me? I have these glasses on because it is finally bright and sunny and beautiful Los Angeles, but we here. I'm in my studio, so I don't need these glasses, but I don't know. It was kind of a vibe. I'm kind of feeling myself right now. So I'm going to keep it up. Oh, man, we got Trossard's older brother reffing. He's back. The man looks just like Trossard, this referee. Let's see. What's his ref's name? I think we have it written down somewhere. I've been a nasty girl. I've been Clément Turpin. More like Clément Trossard. We'll see. Game has started, baby. Oh, I need to throw up the score. I need to throw up the scores. Come on now, Matt. I am tripping. We're going to get that going. I'm going to throw the score up here in a second. Let's zoom in. You don't need to see me from this far away. We are going to kick back and watch Germany in these all-white kits. Very interesting Cirque du Soleil-looking kits. And Scotland Man, Landon Donovan commentating on the American side. Interesting to see. Come on and tap in with me. We're going to throw this up. We're going to throw the score up. Woo! And straight away, Florian Wirtz proving me wrong, getting through on goal. I'm telling you, this is about to be a goal fest. There's going to be a lot of goals in this. I'm telling you right now. Just you wait. It's going to be some fun. Let me pop this up. There we are. We're going to throw the scores up, go live. Who are we expecting to have a good showing for Germany? Who is that running like that? Musiala looks fast today. Wearing the number 10, coming down the flank. Go ahead and cook him in the box. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is exciting. This is exciting. I don't know if you can hear some of this noise. I'm gonna pump up the volume a little bit. Julian Nagelsmann, man. Youngest German coach in 98 years. That's an interesting stat. What my boy Lancelot saying? Thanks for the live, brother. Appreciate you, Lancelot. My most regular in my community, dog. I appreciate you. I'm gonna have to send you something, man. I might need to. All I have is stickers right now. I'm gonna get some merch up, but I'm gonna have to send you some stuff at some point, bro, because you really keep these lives going. You keep me going, so I appreciate you 100%. We are in here. We are in here. Let me see. Is Instagram still popping? Are you not going to visit the European Championships? I'm not traveling this year, Lizzie. It's crazy. I'm going to be keeping it local. I'm going to stay in LA. Quite frankly, your boy needs a job. So I'm going to be job searching while creating content, while also visiting the Copa America, because the Copa America is here. And we got the likes of Brazil in their group stages all up the West Coast. So I'm going to stay here. Hopefully I'll take a trip back to my hometown of Atlanta and see the U.S. play. That's in the works, but we'll see. Germany is out here running at these boys, and look what it means to these boys. Look at Kieran Tierney. Haven't seen him in so long, the Arsenal boy. The loanee out to La Liga. I'm just looking at these comments, bruh. Arl, you gotta chill, bruh. Cool out. It's a Friday. We watching the game. We having some fun. Please tell me you put on the game. You got to put on the game, bruh, and cool out. Cool out. Again, if you're tapping in on Instagram, we are over here on YouTube live, youtube.com/@eatprayball. I need to throw up this score, so at least I got something up here on the top. Big game. Jonathan Tah. I didn't watch a lot of Leverkusen this year. I really wasn't even believing in the hype until I saw them smash Roma in the Europa League. I was really expecting them to go fully undefeated, and they didn't. It was really surprising to see Atalanta do what they did, but man, that's why we love this game. What am I looking for? Oh, I was putting the score up, wasn't I? Scotland trying to like ease their way into this game. These boys better start playing because Germany's not playing. Germany's at home. They want to start with this fire. I'm still not quite sure what kind of player Wirtz is. Like seeing him kind of pull out on this left and make these runs. Like for Leverkusen, they were so much more of a possession-based team. So he would kind of float around like a Martin Odegaard almost, right? He's playing a completely different role here. Again, a role on that left flank that I think would be perfect for Leroy Sané. I got to double check if he got picked up an injury or something, because it don't really make sense. Tony Rudiger is my guy. I love Tony Rudiger. What's up, Marvel? Long time no see. What's happening, Marvel? I don't know if you know this, but I think I actually told you. I started up my TikTok again. We're gonna be doing a lot of Chelsea live streams next year. I have a lot of hope for Chelsea. It's good to see you. Good to see you in here. Right now, we're watching the Euros. I wonder if your husband's out there watching, but so happy to see some of my old people. Hey, my boys. Colin and Mike tapping in. Where are you guys right now? My footy travelers. Where are you? Where in the world are you guys? I know you've put your schedule out on Instagram. I should just go look at that and see, but it's good to see y'all. Y'all have been moving. Lizzie, if you're still on and you want to see who is actually traveling this summer for the Euros, for Copa, for everything, go tap in with my people, the footy travelers. They're doing their thing. Oh, that's right. Hubby's from Scotland, isn't he? Well, okay, Scotland. I'm not mad at that, Marvel. We will see how they do. We're gonna go ahead and throw this score right up here. 0-0. Hold on. YouTube, have I been neglecting you? Hell yeah. Lancelot. I think that nobody saw all the Leverkusen games. Big facts. Nobody knew what Leverkusen was doing. We just heard the hype. And once they got to like game number 30, folks started to pay attention. Like, wait, could they really go undefeated this year? Then they got to game, 36. And it was like really, and man, what a disappointing L to take at like the last game of the season for the Europa League. But obviously they're going to be in Champions League next year. Xabi Alonso and pretty much the whole cast is returning. So we're going to see. We're going to see what they look like. But obviously the success that they had has really allowed this boy Ta to start for Germany. And it's good. It's good to see two brothers center back pairing for Germany. It's probably the most brothers I've seen on the field for Germany. And if Leroy Sané got in, and if Gnabry was healthy and in this selection, that would have been a real exciting. Plus Musiala. Don't let me forget about Musiala, because he's probably the one guy who can really unlock tight defenses with his amazing ball handling. Looking good with the sunglasses. Hey, appreciate that, Lancelot. Appreciate that. I don't know why I have them on. It's bright in here. Woo! And Florian Wirtz gets a goal. Amazing. So again, I had a debate with a couple of people in my group chat about how good Florian was. And I still don't quite know, but he's scoring for club and country these days. It's looking like he's going to have a great career. And that is a great way to open up scoring. Golazo. I'm sorry, Marvel. But Scotland, I think Scotland's going to take a big L this opener. Germany look really up for it. I'm in like the 3-0 era. top of the box, perfect placement. Yeah, that's just a really good goal. Sprayed it out wide. Had these guys again. Wirtz was kind of coming in from on that right side, and the keeper saved it, but just not enough. And that's how you started. That's how you start a tournament. So, what do I think about Chelsea's performance this season, Marvel? Oh, we don't need to talk about Chelsea. Ooh, not right now. But I will say we ended on a high note, and that's all. That's all I need to hear. We ended on a high note. I thought the sacking of the coach was weird, but I have no love. There's no love lost for that. I appreciate what Pochettino did. I appreciate him trying to get Mudryk going. I appreciate him trying to get Noni, him actually playing Noni. But these are players that need to play. What I don't appreciate is somehow having a falling out with Thiago Silva and Raheem Sterling. He could have done a lot better. So I'm ready for a new coach. We'll see where Maresca gets us next season. Not really excited about kind of having a Pep clone coming and taking over Chelsea. I just don't think that's Chelsea's DNA. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see what a very possession heavy Chelsea look like. Lancelot says, nice definition from Florian. 1,000%. This man is having a year. Marvel says, I think Germany's going to win, but I still root for hubby's national team. I ain't mad at you. I am not mad at you. Yeah. I'm going to keep my emotions tempered about Chelsea going into into next season. Again, a completely new coach. Still way too many players on our team sheet. There's a lot more problems than solutions right now. Again, it seemed like Pochettino had found some solutions toward the end of the season, which will give us some hope that a lot of these young players have. Look at Big Havertz. A lot of these young players have the confidence now that we know that we can do well in this league. A 7th place finish for the type of losses that we took this season is still pretty amazing. So very happy. A little sad that we didn't make Europa, but otherwise very, very happy with the performance, and more to come from my Chelsea boys. I love how Wirtz and Musiala are just floating around. This is a really, really interesting lineup. And then look who's all the way up this field. Mittelstadt. If somebody can give me a good German pronunciation of this man's name, of the Stuttgart defender, Maximilian Mittelstadt. Eat, pray, ball. It's all about learning. It's all about connecting with cultures, connecting with people around the world. That's what we're doing out here, and we are watching this game. 13 minutes in, Scotland look to be doing as much as they can, but this is tough. This is a lot of energy. That's a random foul from Andrick. That's crazy. That means there's about 3 Bayern Leverkusen players starting in this German side. Wow. Nagelsmann really impressed with these individuals. Let me double check this Leroy Sané thing. There it is. No. I don't see anything on a Leroy Sané injury, so he is just on the bench waiting to come on. So we're going to see. This might be 4D chess from Nagelsmann too, though. But again, already Germany is starting off strong, starting off hard. Let's see what we got. I guess I can take the glasses off now. I guess I've flexed enough. But I appreciate you, Lancelot. I'm gonna keep the shades all summer long. Again, we got sunlight in this what has been normally cloudy LA skies. I'm really happy about. So I'm going straight to the pool after this beautiful live stream, after watching the beautiful game. The Euros, we are here. I just want y'all to pay attention to Kroos, man. It's crazy that he's retiring because the way he plays is just so smooth. He sits back right here in this sixth position, basically, and he just runs the show quarterbacking. He's got the ball right now, and he's just sprays it around. It is interesting how far they've got these wingbacks pushing up so that it ends up being a 3-back system with Kroos, Ta, and Rudiger. So it's really interesting. But look at Kroos. He's just maneuvering it. He don't feel pressure. Baller. Let's see. Man. Scotland are backing them boys up, though. Here goes. Okay. Okay, Euros. This is the way to start a tournament. Speaking of German players, Lancelot says, who are you thinking about? Marco Reus to the LA Galaxy. Big facts. Oh, Lancelot, is your LA Galaxy. I didn't realize that we were rivals because, you know, I'm LAFC all day, baby. But wow, that will be very interesting. Hopefully Marco can stay healthy. You know, the MLS is not, for somebody as brittle-boned as him, the MLS is probably not the best place to be playing the type of tackles that come flying in. But, yo, Florian Wirtz is he is messing around. He's in here trying to flick it over people's heads. This guy, his confidence is on 10, on 1,000. And why shouldn't it be? I mean, the season he's had. Yeah, bro. I'm really excited to see Marco Reus come and play. You know, him connecting with Ricky Puig and the forwards they have up front. It's going to be really interesting. Still not the same kind of firepower or star power that we got over at LAFC with Denis Bouanga and such, and Olivier Giroud, my French boy. LAFC is getting Frencher and Frencher, and I can't wait. It's going to be a fun time. Which makes me, what a ball from Andrick, playing right to his boy Florian, his teammate. They clearly have some chemistry. This is a completely different look Germany side. Like, I am not used to this at all. Arl says, who's the GOAT for you, Ronaldo or Messi? It's a great question, bruh. I mean, their generation is goated. I'm going to have to go ahead. I've already said it. I said it in 2022. I love the way they are like, I love the way Germany is just shrinking and then making these runs and then getting through. Look at Kai Havertz, free, and this has got to be a goal. Why did you take a touch, bro? Musiala with the quick feet and the goal. Marvel, I'm so sorry. Scotland look like they're about to get routed today. That's what Germany's looking like. Like, I haven't seen a German form like this since 2014 World Cup. That's what it's looking like. They are getting everything that they want. Scotland look gassed already. It's going to be a long day for Scotland. To answer your question, though, Arl, Ronaldo's my GOAT, but Messi is the GOAT. I think he's the unequivocal GOAT. Man won a World Cup. Man's been to 2 World Cup finals. Ronaldo has changed the whole makeup of Portugal. I'm not going to lie. Portugal had maybe made 3 World Cups prior to Ronaldo coming on the team. You got to give him that credit. Ronaldo definitely changed, the whole thought process. Again, there's been the Figos, there's been the Decos, but Deco's technically Brazilian anyway. Like, now the thought process of Portuguese ballers is completely different after Cristiano Ronaldo, and you have to take that into account. But he has had a couple of really good teams with him, pretty complete teams, and only managed to win a Euros, which is, only the Euros is great. So again, Ronaldo's my GOAT, but I have to give it to Messi. Messi's won the trophies. That's what it's about at the end of the day. But again, Ronaldo as a striker, as a player, as a competitor, I don't think there's anyone better. Even when we compare him to Messi on the club level, Messi's played in the same system his whole life. Ronaldo being able to do what he's done at every club he's been at, whether it's United, whether it's Juventus, whether it's Real, it's just GOAT stuff. Marvel said, hubby just texted me and said Scotland lost before they started. And you're right. I mean, again, Scotland has had some good runs through the through qualifying, through Nations League. You know, I've seen them pull out some good performances against the likes of Wales, against the likes of Spain. But yeah, I mean, come on. Again, it's Germany at home. I'm expecting Germany to go deep in this tournament. Again, if Portugal do what they're supposed to do, if Roberto Martinez plays Ronaldo, plays the right people, look at them just breaking the lines, making Kai Havertz look like Usain Bolt out here. But yeah, if Portugal do what they do, they should face Germany in the quarterfinal, which would be an semifinal, which would be an amazing semifinal. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want what I've picked out for my bracket to come to fruition. It would be lit. You know, it would be a Croatia Germany quarter, Portugal Netherlands quarter, Belgium France quarterfinal, and England's. Well, I've already lost out. I have Scotland coming out of the group second, but you know, after getting smashed today, which they're most likely going to get smashed today, it's really tough to recover from that mentally. And they got a lot of hard games. They got, they still got hungry. My boy Lancelot has told me time and time again, do not sleep on Hungary. I cannot wait to see them play. I don't even know why I picked Scotland out of the group second. I just had recency bias with some of their performances I've seen in the international breaks. But I really haven't watched Hungary, but I know that they're a strong side, hard to score on. So we're going to see. We are going to see. I love Ronaldo and Messi both. I don't know if I could choose. Facts. I mean, again, like we've never seen that kind of rivalry, that kind of longevity, and that kind of, again, goatness from two players of the same generation in any sport. Like there's literally no other sport with something that amazing for that long, for literally 15 years. They dominated, right? Dominated the Ballon d'Ors, dominated everything, dominated Champions League. Well, really, it was Ronaldo who dominated Champions League, but that's a different story. I wonder what it will take to beat this German side. They are organized, but Scotland really have to get the ball out into the wings fast. Tierney just tried to do it, but he did it too late. Because that guy Maximilian is up the pitch. So they do have a hole that they've left for counterattacking up that right side. So they're gonna have to see. Gundogan, great player, but again, I can see I would see a more dynamic team if Gundogan actually wasn't holding down this 10 position and it was Florian, and then they threw another attacker on with Leroy Sané. But the way they have this wingback Maximilian coming up, what a ball! And I heard the American announcers, not a penalty, no way. 3-0 in the first 20 minutes. It's a rout, people. It's a rout. I knew it was going to be a rout. I knew it was going to be exciting and flashy. Let's see. Keep in mind, one of the biggest new rule changes of the Euros this year. It's not a penalty from Kieran Tierney. Tierney doesn't touch ball. He touches all of Musiala's foot. And we know how dangerous Musiala is, quick feet in that box. That's a PK, man. I don't think that's getting overturned at all. Yeah, I think it's definitely a foul. You got to see if it's in or out of the box. Man, this referee, Clement Trossard, he looks just like Trossard. It's crazy. Who takes this PK? If it's inside and it's a PK, who takes it? Is it Gundogan? Is it Havertz? Is it Kroos? Just outside. So it looks like Verts is going to line up. I'm sure Crows is going to come line up with them too. Oh, but what I was saying is one of the biggest rule changes of the Euros this year is apparently if any other player other than the captain is talking to the ref on the outfield, it is going to be a immediate yellow card. We're going to see how that plays into this. We'll see how that plays in. I think it's time to put back on the shades, man. Who is the best player on this team to play this short free kick? Look at Havertz, bro. You might as well step off. You're not taking this shot. Musiala's not even in the mix. Yeah, there's 4 people over the ball. Who else is not taking it? I don't expect Kimmich to take it. But I honestly, Gundogan really is definitely not going to take it. I gotta say it's going to be between Kroos and Kimmich. Kroos seems more like a long range shooter. But they're gonna probably bullet this. Who is it? Who's it gonna be? Kimmich, Havertz. Goal. Oh! All right. Good little set piece play. Lancelot, I'm just now getting back to what you're saying, but I like that MLS is bringing big names too. It's just what we have to do, whether it's the retirement track or not. We need the names here to just bring the excitement. You know what I mean? And quite frankly, I just went to this thing. We have an exhibit that opened up. It started in Miami. It's going to be in LA, and then it travels to Buenos Aires after. It's called the Messi Experience. If anybody has seen the Van Gogh Experience or the Frida Kahlo, where it's just basically projections onto a lot of interactive things. If you guys have seen any of that, you'll know it's like that. But the Messi one is like the Van Gogh one on crack. It's next level. We're gonna need more of that kind of stuff in America to really get that excitement. So, if you're in the LA area, it's over in Eagle Rock, Silver Lake area. It's called the Messi Experience. I think tickets are like $20. Really, really interesting museum. And again, I'm not the biggest Messi fan, but seeing that, look at Musiala's footwork, bro. What? This man is next level. I want to see Musiala leave Bayern, dog. I got to be honest. Even if he goes to like a Barca, I mean, he'd do really well at Chelsea. I'm not going to lie. But we already have a lot of his type of player in Christian Nkunku and Christopher Nkunku, and a Cole Palmer. We have a lot of that type of player. But Musiala looks really good, man. He's doing his thing. Germany are just getting wherever they want. Yo, I have this Tinashe song stuck in my head. It's like, I've been a nasty girl. I've been a it's like stuck now. It's going to be an interesting weekend. Yo, by the way, I'm going to take this time out to say tomorrow, join me live. It's 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 noon Eastern. It's probably one of the biggest first games of the group stage in Croatia. Lining up tomorrow. Ooh. Croatia versus Spain. It's going to be a good one. Again, I don't watch a lot of Leverkusen, but this Andrić guy, outside of him looking like a Viking Quest warrior, he's doing the damn thing. But yeah, we doing live streams all tournament long, both tournaments. It's going to be a lot to watch, a lot of soccer, not a lot of work getting done. Not going to lie. But yeah, Spain versus Croatia, 9 a.m. tomorrow. It's going to be great. Make sure to tap in with me. Let's see. The boy Kai Havertz. Oh, yeah, that's a handball. It was shoulder esque, but it was kind of here. I'd call it handball, just the way he rose his hand. My boy Roger Vendetta is in the building. What's happening, bro? Peru, El Salvador today. Andres, who got it? Peru, El Salvador. A game I am not watching today. Is this the last friendly pep up before the Copa America? Fact of the matter is, I think Peru's got it for sure. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. 5:30 p.m. Guatemala is also playing Argentina in their last friendly ahead of this game. Yeah, man. Copa America. We excited about Copa. Obviously, we're watching Euros right now. Look at Kai Havertz, like a track star. They got this man running. Andrick and Wirtz were valid for Leverkusen. Yeah, facts. Wirtz was a name we heard all the time, but Andrick, I did, again, I didn't watch much of Leverkusen. Like, how many, Roger, be honest, like, how many Leverkusen games did you really pay attention to? We're going to have to see, but what I see out of Andrick right now is, no more Emery, Chan, Sammy Khedira type players. No more Kimmich in the midfield even. Like, they got it. Kimmich, go back to your right back spot because it's very clear that Andrick got it. Between Andrick, Kroos, and Gundogan, they got players in the midfield. Ooh, speaking of which, Kroos just turned it over, but it was a foul. Twas a foul. Yeah, Roger, who you got for the Euros? Who do you have for Copa? Let me know what you think. And like, what players, what teams are you most interested in watching? I got to be honest, I wasn't that interested in Germany. Still not really that interested in Germany, but obviously, host nation, they were going to play the first game. It's good to get a look at them. And again, I like what I see out of Jamal Musiala. I like what I see out of Andrick. I like what I see out of Florian Wirtz. Kai Havertz already has an assist. Want to see more out of him because that assist was really not really an assist. He passed it to Musiala, and Musiala literally had to do everything. Ooh. And Musiala and Gundogan and all of them, they're just making the right runs. They're playing through the lines. Damn, and they're running for each other. I just saw Musiala and Wirtz just running and running. Roger says, bro, I watched a few. I'm expecting Wirtz and Alonso at Madrid 2025. Yeah, interesting. I'm still not fully sold on Wirtz. I like what I'm seeing here in Germany. He looked great in Alonso's lineup for Leverkusen. He just got to float around and do his thing. He was kind of the quarterback of the team. But yeah, I'm interested to see how he develops and grows. Because he's clearly got the confidence, he's got the skill set. I just don't know what he's the best at. Is he like these one-time shots from the edge of the box is clinical though. Roger says Euros, my Madrid core boys, France. The Madrid core boys is France. That is crazy. What a shift in life that basically all of France and Africa, for that matter, are going to be wearing the royal whites of the Blaugrana for decades to come. Might as well. Champions League is my favorite tournament of the my favorite club competition in club football. But might get boring for the next couple of years. Honestly, we gonna have to see. I haven't mentioned your boy Kroos running the midfield. Yes, bro. Earlier we did a whole we talked about Kroos. Wirtz also came from an ACL injury first season back. Okay, well that's interesting information to know, and that's pretty impressive because he's been balling. Your boy Kroos, we've already put him down. I've goated him as the greatest midfielder of this generation. Don't at me, try to argue me. The other people that people have put in contention against Kroos is his Madrid teammate Modric, which again I will argue that Modric has been very important for club and country, but hasn't won as much for club and country as Kroos has. Again, don't forget, before Kroos came to Real Madrid and started winning all those trophies, he had a Champions League start at the tender age of 22 with Bayern, and started on that team and won that Champions League too. So Kroos has been doing this for quite a while. He's got a World Cup as well. People try to, make a KDB comparison, but, KDB is a great player. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not trying to be blasphemous here, but without Man City, what really is KDB? And that's, and you can say that about a lot of players in Man City. It's tough. Marvel said she'll be right back. We hear Marvel. We hear. Damn, we're already almost to the 40th minute. This game is moving. Roger Vendetta said, "Take it back. I want no problems." Yeah, brother. Exactly. World Cup, Champions League galore, starting in all those important games. Tony Kroos really is, despite the fact that he's a very boring player, he really is about that. What kind of drugs do they have these runners for Germany on? Florian Wirtz is running like he's a track star. Kai Havertz is running faster than I've ever seen him run. It's good to see Kimmich back in the right back position. Again, Germany do look nice and fluid. Kimmich's definitely keeping the width out there as Musiala, Wirtz, and Gundogan float around in the midfield. Roger says, Kroos literally the metronome of Madrid's midfield with Casemiro and Modric, quoted as the most important midfielder by Cassie. And I agree, bro. Like, again, I was not a big fan of Kroos for most of his career. I just thought he was kind of just there on big teams. But it's clear that he runs the show. And just seeing, you can see him right now, the way he directs on the field, the way he's just pointing, this man is conducting the attack at all times. I love to see it. I am now definitely a Kroos fan. And again, if you followed me early on, some of my early podcasts, I've said some blasphemous stuff about Tony Kroos. Even when they won the World Cup. Was that a shot, Rudiger, or was that a cross? I don't know what he was trying to do there. We'll go glasses off for the time being, even though it's bright up in here. Daniel Sturridge. Shout out to Daniel Sturridge getting that work in. He's going to be with Giorgio Chiellini on the American market, given his opinions at halftime. That's pretty cool. Daniel Sturridge, still one of my favorite players. Still, to me, he's a Chelsea boy. I know he's a Liverpool boy through and through, but don't remember where he came from. Don't forget where he came from. Roger says, "Stop now. I'm talking way too much shit, huh?" I think we're seeing a culmination of the new generation of football, a whole team unit running around for each other, the evolution of modern football. Yeah, positionless football. It's interesting. I love it. all the way up and up until the striker position. Like I want to see number 9s become prolific again. I think random take because I've only seen him play in a couple of games. I don't watch Palmeiras, but I think Endrick is going to bring back the true number 9. Like again, I've only seen him in a couple of games. He's already scored headers. He's scored one-time volleys. He's got tap-ins. Like he's bringing that number and making runs. Woo! Woo! Wow. Musiala almost got a header. Verts almost got one in. Tough. Gundogan got a knock. Look at this. Kimmich just knocking. Oh, it was Gundogan's header, not Musiala's header. Great save. Great save. Havertz missed out. Ooh! Bruh, that's a VAR review, bruh. Porty comes in 2 foot up. Facts, Roger. Endrick low-key already feeling like the GOAT. And I'm not a Kool-Aid drinker, bro. I don't just hop on dudes early like that. Like Neymar, I was because Neymar was already on YouTube crazy. You know what I mean? And his skill set was crazy. He was making grown men look stupid in at Santos. But Endrick, I'm not trying to hop into the hype. And bruh, this is a PK. This is a PK. This man Porteous went, yeah, Gundogan, bro, go sit down, bro. You might need some ankle support after that. That was full force, 2-footed. Yikes. Yeah, nah, this is for sure. This is for sure got to be a penalty. I'm surprised they're not playing the replays. Play this replay. Oh, Trossard's older brother making his jog over to the VAR review. He's never going to beat the allegations, bro. I know this guy's from Belgium. They calling him. Clement Turpin. Turpin. Yeah. It's definitely a penalty. Is it a red card? Clement Turpin. All he needed was one quick look. Lancelot, my bad. I've been missing your. Do I think Kroos will regret retiring so soon after the Euros? Bro, I mean, what is left for Kroos to do? He's literally won it all. I mean, you know, it's very well documented that he's a family man. He's not the type to just want to be in the locker room and with the boys at all times. He is a woo. That 2-footed challenge was wild, bro. It looked like he kind of slipped. Nah, he didn't slip. He just jumped out. He did get the ball, but yeah. And a red card for Porteous. It's getting worse and worse for Scotland, man. Tough to see. You don't want to see it like that, but it's a wrap. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think Kroos is regretting it. Like when you're that level of professional, that level of winner, and you've played at the highest levels, and I'm talking the highest levels, bro. Like six Champions Leagues in 10 years for Madrid. That's fucking nuts. When you play at those levels, and then you're starting to see the young boys come and replace you. You're starting to see the Jude Bellinghams doing his thing. You're starting to see, you know, Chouameni and Camavinga applying their trade. He just knows his time was up, you know, and I think he's making a good decision to just kind of call it. He's had a great career, almost 20-year career. You know, that's Ronaldo levels. Look who takes the PK. The boy Kai Havertz. This is a good way to get your striker on the score sheet. This is good for Germany. He has stuck with his decision. Poor Scotland facts. Ooh, Havertz with the stutter step, slow move. Yeah. 3-0. 3-0 first half. Folks were saying 2-1, 2-0. I knew Germany was going to come out with some fire. Lancelot, you were right. All Kroos needs for his trophy cabinet is a Euro, and he is complete. Literally complete. Unfortunately, I don't think Germany are getting it at home, no matter how great they're playing right now. But we're going to have to see, because this is the kind of confidence boost you need in the first game. As we watch this replay, just kept the keeper off guard. Have the keeper diving. Scotland, this is already ugly. I picked Scotland to get out of this group second. I don't know what I was thinking. But again, they still got, Hungary. They still got Hungary and Switzerland. I really don't know what Switzerland is capable of. I'm not going to lie. But this is going to kill Scotland's confidence. And you know how Germany does. If they're anything like their 2014 selves, they're just going to pile it on. It's going to be interesting. Roger says on Instagram, Indrik's ceiling so high, definitely a PK. Red card plus jail time for that tackle. That tackle was wild. I'm not going to lie. If anybody ever came studs in like that on me, Gundogan's lucky he's still running. Havertz playing at his highest level again. How does it feel as a Chelsea fan? It feels good. It really feels good. If Havertz had stayed at Chelsea this season, his stock would have dropped all the way off. He probably wouldn't have played much. Where would he have even played? It's good that he's found a home at Arsenal. I'm really happy for him. I got to be honest. Like, Havertz will always be a Chelsea legend in my books. He's gotten us our second Champions League, scored the winning goal. So let's be honest. I don't miss Havertz, bro. I do not miss Havertz. I thought he was a great player. He's got a great touch, a great sense for the game. He can play. He didn't fit the mold. Now that we've got Maresca coming, might be a little bit different. He probably would fit the mold in this formation, this lineup. But again, it's just going to be a whole bunch of peps running around this league next year. So really interested in what Maresca can do. Again, it was our defense that was the poorest last year. It's not our offense. So I'm really hoping that all of this possession-based total football will bring back the original Chelsea defensive DNA. We'll see. Half time, y'all. That was a pretty fast, pretty exciting half. As you can see on the reflection, Musiala, Kai Havertz on the board, Florian Wirtz on the board. 3-0. Germany has done what they need to do. They're running away with this. Time to get some subs on. I want to see Leroy Sané get out there and make an appearance. But Julian Nagelsmann doing his damn thing. Halftime. What do y'all think? What are y'all's predictions of the tournament? Roger, I don't know. Who did you say you got winning this tournament? Let me try to scroll back down. You said who's taking it? France, England, Germany, but you didn't give your opinion. Tell me who you got winning this. Lancelot, what do you think? Is this as exciting as the Champions League? Maybe not, but good game, good opening game for sure for this tournament. I got to be honest, I've been more excited about Copa than I have been about the Euros, which is just crazy because there are a lot of good and interesting and exciting teams in the Euros. More so than the Copa. I just excited that the Copa's in America, excited that I will see some of these live. So let me mute this. Let me mute that. Roger definitely got France winning. I'm with you, my brother. Allez les Bleus, équipe de France. On va gagner. I got some interesting packages from my community, from my baller community. I've been letting them sit outside. I got them weeks ago. I've been waiting for a live to do this, so I'm going to do it at this halftime. This one is from my boy Amir, my dog, supporter of Eat Pray Ball, a supporter of me, just really, really good dude. I've played pickup with him. I mean, we go pretty far back North Hollywood days of just playing pickup at Robert Gross Park. Any of my people in the Valley who know Robert Gross, shout out you. What a good time. Amir is now in Ohio, helping out his family. So shouts out to you, Amir. Appreciate you. Oh man, and this is what he has said. He said, "Dear Matt, the world is a beautiful place, which shows its true frequency when approached and viewed through the lens of love. Do kind acts and push the love forward, my boy Amir. Appreciate you, my dog. What a dope dude. I'm definitely gonna clip this and put this on Instagram and TikTok and all the socials for it. I definitely appreciate you. Oh man, he has sent me some game cards. Yo, first of all, I don't know any of you geeks out there. I'm a geek. Oh, my dog. He also says, from your Egyptian Habibi, mainly Chelsea with some other good players. He sent me some playing cards. I'm going to do a podcast. For those of you know who I do a podcast, just exploring the culture of soccer around the world through the lens of an American, a Black American at that, which is me. I just like to talk to people who are in the space, who fans, coaches, players alike, who just have love for the beautiful game and see what they do. And trading cards is something I haven't really got into quite yet, but I'm definitely, Amir has linked me up with a couple of experts. I also know my boy Leo, El Soccer Guy on Instagram and on TikTok, is a big cards guy. So y'all might get me tapped into it. Let me see what Lancelot says. Lancelot says, Champions League doesn't need to be compared. It's unique, like the Euros. Facts. You're right. Let's not compare it. We are seeing a great tournament. I love to see my boy Danny Sturridge over here on Fox. Got the contract for Fox. Love to see it. Let me check out these cards from my boy Amir. Look what Amir got me. Chelsea players, bro. Reece James. Let me see. Can you see that? We might have to zoom in a little bit more, but that is a fire card, reflective card. Says Reece James, the Premier League boasts a long history of homegrown heroes becoming club captains. That's my boy, captain, my captain. James added his name to that legendary list by taking over Chelsea armband in 23-24, even though he was injured all season. I've been at Chelsea pretty much my whole life, he said. To go on and become captain, it's a great feeling for me. Him, shout out the whole James family. Our other Chelsea girl, Lauren James, balling for England, balling for club and country. Really, really love those people. I'm going to roll through these. I don't know the significance of the colors on cards. So if anybody knows cards, tap in. Roger, you know Amir? I know we all played together at Pan Pacific, but I didn't know how much you knew him. So yeah, really good dude. Definitely missed that guy. Really good dude. Let me see what Roger said on Instagram. Chelsea, Arsenal, and United all follow Pep's philosophy. Philosophy for Ancelotti to come take in with power of friendship. Big facts. Power of friendship did not work for Everton, though. Did not work with James Rodriguez in Everton. But definitely working at Real Madrid. But that's some different thing. It's going to be tough to really support Real Madrid, but it's also going to be tough not to support Real Madrid. The blackest this team has ever been. The young ballers, they're going to be good for so many years. Some of my favorite players, and Tchouaméni and Kylian Mbappe and Tony Rudiger. I mean, the list goes on. Obviously, Jude Bellingham, love those guys. Obviously, love the Brazilians too. England and Germany have amazing teams, but Southgate, I don't know, dude. Don't like him as a coach, bruh. Preaching to the choir, bruh. Like a team that good, a team that stacked. When I play with England on FIFA, bruh, it is next level. So if Southgate ain't getting that kind of production, it's on him, bro. You've got the Premier League Player of the Year. You've got Jude Bellingham, who, considering this tournament, might just well win the Ballon d'Or this year. You've got, Declan Rice of Arsenal fame. You've got John Stones of Man City. You've got Kyle Walker of Man City. You've got Bukayo Saka. You've got Phil Foden. I said Phil Foden. You've got Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer's got to start too, by the way. Doesn't he? Doesn't he deserve to start after the season he's had and some of the friendlies? Anyway, let's get back to my cards. I'm going to run through these. We got Armando, the boy Armando Broya. I do not know what the Panini card is Prism, Panini Prism. Again, I'm gonna do a live stream at some point, a podcast. No, not a live stream, but a podcast, and we're gonna get some trading card experts on here and have them really talk me through, what you do with these cards, what you do. We got an OG Kai Havertz, the goal scorer from today, the penalty scorer from his Chelsea days. Love that. I'm gonna keep this with me, keep this on me. It won't be as one-sided. Finding a balance will be hard. That's Roger speaking to Madrid and how I think they're just going to dominate. It will be hard, but again, that power of friendship thing that Ancelotti's going, he just allows the players to go out and be them. So what's you already seen it with this Madrid, who kind of overperformed this year. What's going to be hard about dropping Kylian Mbappe in there, and maybe an Alphonso Davies? Like the team is there. All you're doing is adding a like superstar goal scorer to your already super powered attack. It's nuts. Wesley Fofana, hope he gets healthy and really puts in a shift for Chelsea next year. This is one of my favorites right here. Yo, Amir, I appreciate this. Let's see what my boy Terrell Allen, what's up? Welcome to the chat. The last 2 World Cups were disappointing, lazy work. Every team but the African one. Wait a minute. In terms of who? Because quite possibly the Euro, the Qatar World Cup was quite possibly the best World Cup ever. Definitely the best World Cup of the 2000s. I mean, 2002 was okay. That Brazil team was amazing. 2014 was washed. Germany washing Brazil like they did. And then, Argentina, the final was weak. I mean, it was definitely the best World Cup final I've ever seen. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I had a great time watching, between Morocco knocking out Portugal, that's the African team you're talking about. There were a lot of great storylines. Even Saudi Arabia smacking up Lionel Messi's Argentina in that first game. There was a lot going on. Now, I might be biased because I actually went to Qatar and I kind of got some of that energy there too. But again, that World Cup finals, again, best ever. But I'm with you, Terrell. Like Euros is really what I'm waiting on to be a real interesting tournament. And again, this is a great opening game for this. But again, the Brilliance card, Noni Madueke. Again, this is from my boy Amir. I'm not going to look through all of them. I just see some Lukaku Roma card. Yo, my boy Amir really hooked it up, bro. Ben Chilwell. He's giving me Wilfred Zaha, the Crystal Palace card. Alan St. Maxim. What a player. Playing in Saudi Arabia now, still doing his thing. Got the Vinny Jr. Brazil card. Again, I don't know what these things do. Lewandowski, Poland. More Chelsea boys. Ooh, the Jorginho. I'll never forget Jorginho, man. He definitely did his thing in the Antonio Conte, Maurizio Sarri era. The boy Sergino Dest, the USA card. That's a good one. Thiago Silva, Chelsea legend. Absolutely. And then I got Lewandowski again and Bukayo Saka. Great stack of cards. Again, shout out my boy Amir. Looking out for the love of the game. Really, really appreciate this. And he also gave me issue 23, January 97 of X-Men. Bishop X-Men. Bro, again, Amir is definitely a great guy. Definitely, it's about community when we do Eat, Pray, Ball. I've been playing soccer with that man for damn near a decade. So, bro, we might have to pull up on you out in Ohio, bro, and just check on you and come tap in, come see where you're playing pickup. Maybe come bring the GoPro and get back to playing pickup, my dog. But definitely appreciate this this package that my boy Amir sent me. I got one more package. It's from my cousin. Going back to Madrid, Roger's saying, especially if Alphonso Davies comes, the whole left side will be out unbalanced. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what Davies would add. I think Mendy, even though Mendy is older than Alphonso Davies, he's finally kind of found his feet. I think they need help on the right side. So maybe Alphonso Davies will come on the right side And then, Carvajal is no spring chicken anymore. And maybe that'll be interesting because we know the man has at least a right foot to shoot. We saw that from the goal he scored against Madrid in the Champions League, right? But also him overlapping and cutting in with his left foot and that speed, like you can't forget about that athleticism. So that'll be dope from Alphonso Davies. Panini is a soccer album. Okay, Roger knows a little bit about these cards with pretty big fan base, collectibles, all that. Okay, well, again, appreciate these collectibles. Terrell Allen, you don't got more to say about the World Cups? What would you think what was the best World Cup you've ever witnessed, or the best World Cup you haven't witnessed? What would you say? Man, I cannot open this. My cousin is using that super duper tape. If you're just joining me, we are opening some packages from the EPB community. People are sending me some stuff, just showing some love, and I appreciate y'all for that. Just like I appreciate y'all on the stream tapping in with me, especially you, Lancelot, week in, week out, all the way from Sao Paulo. Oh, check this out. I told you about my cousin's droning biz. If you guys know us, if you guys have seen any of my vlogs on YouTube, you know that when we travel, we bring the drones. He is out in Europe right now. Make sure you go check out Aerial Content with a K. This is his brand. He is doing the damn thing with his drones. He's doing it big, and he's got some dope merch already. My boy K Dot with the Aerial Content merch. I appreciate it. Again, check out Aerial Content. You will see we drone stadiums. We drone all kinds of things. It's a fun time. While I'm here, I might show you some of the old stadiums that I've droned over the times that I've traveled. And look at this. My cousin lives out in Austin, Texas. He's gotten me something for the wall. Let me back it up so you guys can see the little studio that I've built, my soccer studio. Oh man, something's going on with this behind me. Let's see. You see it, what I got. I got my Paris scarf. I got an FC Barcelona scarf. Even though I don't support them, I definitely went to Camp Nou and saw that. I got my FIFA Women's World Cup scarf and the final scarf right here. That was again, one of the best tournaments, one of the best times I've ever had traveling for footy. And now he's brought me this good old Austin FC. Again, you know me, I'm a LAFC through and through, black and gold, baby. But I love to have these scarves add to my collection on the wall. I'll probably put it right up here above the Paris. It'll be nice and green. Man, it's already, halftime is already over. I guess mail call really took up the half, which is good. We should do that more often. I might need to drop some other stuff. So maybe a little later, I'll show you some of the drone footage because that would be kind of fun to show you. But 3-0. Maybe I'll show you while we're watching this game because this game is over. This game is absolutely done and dusted. What Scotland have to do now is they have to save face. They don't need to score. They don't need to do anything. They just need to put together a good second half performance so that they can go into the next game with a little bit more confidence. We're going to see. Jay Sand, what's happening? He says, sorry for checking out the other day. He had to go do something, bro. We here, bro. We're always here watching the streams. No need to apologize. I appreciate you pulling up on me. Who do you got, Sand? Who are you picking for these Euros? What? I think we should do it like this. What team is winning it? What team is your dark horse? Who is going to be the young player of the tournament? And who's going to get the golden boot of the tournament? Those are the things. Let me write it down so I can try to remember. I want to see your predictions on that. Lancelot says, nice studio with the jerseys and scarves. I appreciate you, bro. Yo, Lancelot, I'm dead ass. If ever you are in LA, come shoot a podcast with me. Come to the studio. I'm just building this out. Just all the scarves, all the jerseys. Everything means something to me too. Again, I don't just have random things. Again, this FC Barcelona is from my 2019 trip to Spain. One of the most fun trips I've ever had. Went and visited Camp Nou. Went to Ibiza. Went to where else did I go? Went to Morocco. Went to Nigeria. That was all in the same trip. That was a good time. This scarf is gonna mean something to me. Yeah, we're definitely gonna grow this collection, bro. This scarf is gonna mean something to me because it's from my cousin. It's from Kendall of Aerial Content. If you don't know of him, you can see him. He's all over my YouTube page. I got podcasts with him. He went to the World Cup in Qatar. That's one thing I haven't done, and it's going to happen. I just needed a little bit of time. It took too long. It's damn near been 2 years, but I still have so much. I mean, I have so much footage from World Cup, Women's World Cup out in Australia, New Zealand, and from the Qatar. So I'm going to be editing those vlogs together. The issue with it was that I honestly just had too much footage, and it ended up overwhelming me, and I just haven't had time to put it together. Those trips were really fun. I'm going to put together for the Women's World Cup, I was there the entire tournament. So I'm going to put a whole 4-part series together. Make sure you keep it locked on YouTube. I'm going to be having a lot of more content coming to YouTube. Look at these boys on the counterattack. When do you see Germany just counterattack like this? So appreciate my Cuzzo Aerial Content for making it happen, sending me some gifts. Yeah, Jay Sand, let me put it up here. I want to know. One. We're going to call this Euro predictions. Okay, I guess you can't press enter. Whoops, I can't. Sorry, I'm just writing random in the chat, but I want to do Euro predictions. I've never typed in my own chat. 1, who's winning? 2, who's the dark horse team? We know who your dark horse team is, Lancelot. 3, golden boot. 4, young player of the tournament. Let me get your answers to these. Let me know who's winning, who's the dark horse, who's winning golden boot, and golden boot, and who's the young player of the tournament. Who's it gonna be? My young player of the tournament. Who is my young player of the tournament? I got a video coming out. I'm gonna drop it on Instagram today. Where I talk about some of the young players to keep your eyes on. Certainly Jeremy Doku is going to be up there for me. Cole Palmer, Jude Bellingham, Nuno Mendes for Portugal. He's going to be starting on that left wing, I'm sure. Eduardo Camavinga. Can you believe this man is only 20? Camavinga already feels like he's been around for a minute. Warren Zaire, Emery, Waza. I don't think he's going to get much time, but he's going to be very important for France. He's going to be very important for PSG. Jeremy Frimpong. Don't sleep on Frimpong. He's not going to start for the Netherlands, but the Netherlands have a really raw young team. I'm actually really excited, really interested to see what they do and how they do. Xavi Simons talking about Netherlands. That's another great young player to look out for. Of course, the youngest of the tournament, 16-year-old Rudiger is out here taking shots. Germany is messing around. Yeah, the 16-year-old Warren Zaire Emery. I'm sorry, Lamine Yamal. Definitely up there to possibly win. Nico Williams also playing alongside of him for Spain. Alex Pavlovich, who I'm wondering if we're going to see him today. Germany's already up 3-0. Good midfielder. I wonder if he'll come in for Andrick. We'll see. Let's see. Lancelot, you could never spam. He said, I don't want to spam your chat again with my dark horse, but for him, Hungary. Facts. And also, Lancelot saying France will win the Euro. Sounds about right, brother. Sounds about right. Hungary, it looks like we're going to see. We're going to see how Scotland bounce back. Obviously, Hungary's going to play against Switzerland. That's going to be a really interesting game, actually, this weekend. Let me know y'all's predictions. My bad, my IG folk. I'm here. Jay San said, I think England will win because of the insane depth of their squad. Facts. England have the deepest squad in the Euros. Like, it's time. Well, but then again, maybe France have the deepest squad in the Euros because that's center back position in France. I mean, they have a lot. I mean, William Saliba is coming off the bench. That's something to say. I don't know if England quite have the depth at that position, but they definitely up top. They got that depth. Jason says, as for my dark horse, I'll have to say Netherlands. Bruh. So I was wondering, like, Netherlands is probably top 4 teams in this tournament, maybe top 5. Do they count as a dark horse? But I agree with you. They are a dark horse. And if they somehow weasel their way into a semi or a final, I could see it, man. They're raw. I mean, between, Cody Gakpo, Memphis Depay, Frimpong, Xavi Simons, the midfield, all they're missing is the injured Frankie de Jong. It's tough, but my Chelsea boy Ian Matson got called up in his stead. He was on vacation, and they went ahead and called him up. Young player for Jay Sand is Jude Bellingham because he's a great young player on a talented team who will make a deep run. And you're right, and the way Jude plays, he just makes teams better. He does the dirty work, and you don't even notice it. But this man is up and down the field. So I agree with you. I think Jude is definitely, it's going to be like between Jude, Doku, and Lamine Yamal for me. Like, those are the top of the top young players to watch out for. So he'll have plenty of time to make a great showing. You're not lying. And he's going to be doing all that work while England will claim a lot of possession. I mean, they've got the players for it. So that'll be interesting to see. Young player Lancelot is between Florian, Musiala, and Bellingham. Can we call Musiala a young player anymore? I think I'm cutting Musiala. I'm thinking of, oh damn, Musiala is 21 years old. You're right. I'm tripping. Musiala is definitely a young player. I don't know what I'm saying, bro. I'm thinking Musiala's been around for years too. He's already shown it. Obviously, between him and Wirtz right now, I'd probably edge it out with Musiala just because of kind of the danger that you've seen him provide. Obviously, Wirtz has been dangerous too, but it's looking good. How old is Kai Havertz? He's 25. He's not going to be a young player for me, but he is a younger player for sure. What was I just looking at? Eat, pray, ball, baby. The boy Logic Banks, my dog, is in here. Logic, you might see him once or twice this summer. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff coming soon. Ooh, what a bad ball by Wirtz. Wow, that was a little mess up. But Logic, come on, bro. You got to come in and come tap in and come kick it with me in the studio and watch one of these games one of these times, whether it's Copa America, whether it's Euro, whether it's even the Olympics. We got to come in. We got Deep 123. Scotland are the dark horse, darker than a black hole. Yo, facts. Deep 123. Scotland. It's just dark. There's no horse to it. It's just dark. It's gonna be tough. Also, Cole Palmer says Lancelot and Xavi Simons. I mean, you can't name them all. You got to pick one. Lancelot. Lamine Yamal. Lancelot is naming all the good young talent. We got a lot of good young talent. Whoa, Logic, got good news. Are you gonna break it on this live right now? Go ahead, tell us what you got. Tell us what's going on. Come on through, bruh. Next time, I mean, I'm going to post. I should just post my live stream schedule. I'm going live tomorrow, 9 a.m. early game, 9 a.m. Pacific time, to watch probably one of the biggest early games of this tournament, which is going to be Croatia Spain. You talk about Lamine Yamal, Lancelot. That's going to be a big time for him to show out. Logic Bank said Team Kappa picked him up for the Surge League, the Surgeon League. Oh man. Hey, bro, see if Team Kappa got room for one more for me, bro. Please. I would love to come play with you. Indoor, even though indoor is tough for me. I'm already having knee issues as it is. But yeah, let me know. That is dope, though. I love to hear it. The boy Logic, he's playing on my Sunday League team. Actually, y'all are playing y'all's last game. I'm out injured, unfortunately, but y'all are playing y'all last game tomorrow. Good luck to you. If y'all don't know, Banks is a baller. He's also my creative director here at Eat Pray Ball. Helps me out with edits, helps me out with shooting. A lot of stuff I haven't put together even yet, but you're going to see the fruit of his work. He is my dog. Yes, and this is facts, what he said. I definitely took him out of retirement, and he is balling. Oh, words. Couldn't keep it down, but Germany are not playing. They are not playing around. Yeah, definitely. Logic, a.k.a. Jason, please. I would love to play in that indoor league just because I see so much of it on Instagram and whatnot. So, let me know. Let me know if they got room for one more. Tell them I got good foot skill. I got good skill for indoor. Big body, good little foot skill. You know what I mean? Tell them I'll send them a reel full of GoPro videos if they don't believe me. Jason said, I don't know who to say for Golden Boot because there's a lot of good options. There are a lot of good options. I'm gonna go ahead and say Kylian Mbappe, man. I know it's kind of wild. I know it's kind of almost an obvious choice. People are saying Harry Kane. I just don't think England be scoring like that, to be honest. Even in their very weak group. Jesus Perfecto, my dog, my teammate from yesteryear, tapping in. Hey, appreciate you joining, man. Yo, if anybody on Instagram has not done so, just do me a favor and just go to YouTube one time. You don't have to watch the stream. You can keep watching the stream. I'm going to keep it up on Instagram. But go ahead to YouTube and hit that subscribe button for me and hit a couple likes for me. It's the way to support the channel. That's what I need from y'all right now. Wow. Scotland just have to hold tight. They look like they're going to get routed. Okay, bet Banks. When you meet up with them, let them know. Let them know. We're going to go back to zoom in mode. Come see me. Come here. When are we going to see subs from Germany? I'd like to see subs. One of the biggest things about winning the Euros is like you do have to have depth. So Germany getting this early lead, getting out so early is such a good thing. You definitely want to build that team chemistry because this is the first time I've seen all these players play together in this way. So they're definitely going to need to build that. But again, I want to see Leroy Sané come on. I want to see Pavlovic come on. Who else? What other Germans am I missing? Kimmich. Did Julian Brandt make this team? I got to double check, but I believe Julian Brandt's on this team. Yeah, but to go back to Golden Boot, and I'm going to throw this question back up because I just want to hear from anybody who pops in what they have to say about it. I'm bringing up here it is. Let me know what you think. Oh man, time to sit back and enjoy the second half. Let's see who's on Germany's bench who we want to see come on. I'd like to see Billy Gilmore. Where is their bench? Liam Kelly's on the bench. Yeah, I'd like to see Billy Gilmore come on, the young former Chelsea boy. Whoa, almost another goal. Definitely would like to see Leroy Sané get on. I'd like to see Nicholas Fulkrug get on too. I'd like to see a true number 9 come on for. Oh my God! Right on cue. Am I psychic? The number 9, Nicholas Fulkrug is up off the bench. Thomas Mueller, good for him, man, that he's been able to just be this kind of player for this long. Benjamin Henriks still doing his thing for Germany. I love seeing the black German players, man. I was always a huge, Boateng fan. I was more of a Kevin Prince Boateng fan, but when I started seeing Jerome, I was a big fan of his too. Serge Gnabry. Sorry that he didn't make the lineup. He's had a real tough season this year. A lot of injuries, tumultuous with Bayern, but hoping to see him back in this German side after the Euros at some point. Leroy Sané and Nicholas Fulkrug coming in. These are the people I want to see. Kai Havertz coming off. They all got the new Nike, those pink Nike boot packs. Definitely. Lancelot says Marcus Thuram will be the one who wins the Golden Boot. Would love to see that, but I don't know if how much run Marcus Thuram will get. I expect him to start, though. I do expect him to start. I don't expect Giroud to start, but, Giroud is that guy to bring balance to that super stacked, super speedy French attack. I'm definitely calling Kylian Mbappe. I hate to be the guy who just names the best player in the world, but I think Kylian's hungry. Kylian's going to have something to prove. And he's going to have a lot of help. And look, already Leroy Sané off. Kimmich, pass to Sané. Sané, right foot. Oh, my God. He does this soft left foot, tame effort. Maybe that's why you're coming off the bench, Leroy. What's going on? Right foot, bruh. Anyway, still a fan of the boy, Leroy. Man is incredibly left-footed, like more left-footed than Di Maria even. But I think if I were to compare the two, I would much rather have Di Maria's left foot than Leroy Sané's. Maybe not much rather, but yeah, you got to get Tar off the field. Again, Germany's got some depth to them that I don't think I really realized. Wait, am I tripping? Is number 5 in the midfield not Endrick? Oh, Endrick already came off. Sorry. Pascal Gross has come on. So already 3 subs. Already 3 subs in on for the Germany side. When I lean back, can y'all still hear me the same? Let me know. Yeah, I don't like the graphic. Again, I'm watching this on Fox. And usually when a player has a red card, they have a nice red symbol uh, on the scoreboard. But instead, they have this thing that says 10 players. Scotland, 10 players. I don't know about that. Billy Gilmore, another young boy, the young former Chelsea boy. Mittelstedt coming up that left flank. Not a bad hit. No Benjamin Pavard, but not a bad hit. Fox right now, they're teasing the Spain Croatia game. I'm going live for that. tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific time, noon Eastern. Come tap in. I'm really interested to see what a experienced and rough and tumble Croatia does against a young, interesting Spanish side with Yamin Lamal, the 16-year-old, holding down that team. He'll definitely be in the starting lineup. Ian Rangel, what's happening, bro? We're all live here on YouTube. For a better viewing experience, come tap in with me on YouTube. We are watching this game. The Euros so far have started off with a bang. We're having some fun watching these. Am I really far away from the mic? No, you can still hear me. Christopher Corte, brother. Bro, I got to catch up with you soon, bro. I got to link up, see what you guys got going with the UPSL. I see you doing big things down there in Miami side. We are live just watching this game. Good start to the Euros. Chris, while you're here, go ahead and give your prediction. Who's winning the Euros? Hold up. Let me bring up my graphic again. Who's winning the Euros? Who's the dark horse team? I got to find my own graphic. I need to figure out how to pin my stuff. There it is. Euro predictions. By the way, Ball Around the World live stream I'm doing next Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Pacific. That's where I'm going to be talking. Ooh! Nicholas Füllkrug. Just like that. A true number 9. You know, Kai Havertz does well, is doing well, but I won't be surprised when the going gets tough. You know, Germany need to depend on this man because he is a true out-and-out 9, and I like it. I like to see it. "4-0. Terrell Allen says, Germany all the way. Love the way they play. Possession and control of the ball is proper. Facts. Just need to work on the deadly finishers and they'll be unstoppable. And right on cue, Terrell, bro. Right on cue. Nick Füllkrug. What a finish. What a strike. That's some true number 9 shit. You know, he did his thing. He did his thing well for Dortmund all year. That's going to be real interesting. Kai Havertz, yes, got his goal and an assist. Very important to this team, but I'm ready for it is the year of the number 9. I'm ready for the 9 to come back. I'm ready for true strikers to come back in the fold. Yeah, Scotland look just gassed, down and out, man. Down and out. Roger Vendetta's back. What's happening? You got what you asked for. Haha, banger. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. A true number 9 golazo. That's what we want to see. That's really what I want to see. Like, I want to see the number 9s do their thing this tourney. Are y'all considering Harry Kane a number 9? Like, we know he is, but the amount of dropping back he does into the midfield, and he's not going to really need to with this England high-powered midfield they have, but it's a part of his DNA. It's a part of, you know, the way he plays. Plus, he'll have Bukayo, Jude, and Phil Foden running ahead of him. So probably not the worst idea to have him drop back and distribute as well. Leroy, we're looking for something from you, bruh. Not that. Not kicking it out of bounds. Starting to realize why Leroy was left on the bench. What a pickup and a hit from Füllkrug. What absolute number 9 world. Kane is a modern 9, hybrid 9-10 role. Yeah, I'm over that. I want to see true 9s. Unless you're like a super 10, like a Kylian Mbappe, love seeing that. You know, like we love the wingers. We love the creators. Those are fun. But that's like the thing I want to see. I want to see the Lukakus, the Füllkrugs, the Memphis. I know Memphis wears 10, but he's a 9. He's definitely a 9. 9-ish, 10-ish. He's a modern 9. Gakpo's in that same Same category. That's probably what the Netherlands are actually missing too. Just a pure out and out striker. I do think Memphis could do it. What other teams have some good nines? Wow. Scotland press, Germany break out of the press very easily. And look at Gundogan making that run through the midfield. Yep. There he is. Hyler 16-9, 6-19, I should say. What's happening, bro? Look who's getting on the field. Look who's getting a little bit of run. The boy Thomas Muller. Wonder who he's coming on for. Probably Jamal Musiala. Giroud shootout as a 9. Yes, facts. Giroud is a true number 9. We will see him in this tournament. Don't get it twisted. We will see Giroud. 100%. And yes, a true number 9. That's what I want to see. The Girouds, the Lukakus, the Fulkrugs. Who am I missing as number 9s in this tourney? Lancelot says Neuer's having a busy day. Neuer is definitely having a busy day. Busy trying to keep his eyes open. Fulkrug is underrated. Yeah. I mean, he got found out this year. I mean, he put in a shift for Dortmund for sure. And then obviously Dortmund making it all the way to the Champions League final. But for sure, underrated. It's going to be interesting to see how Nagelsmann in Germany figure this thing out. You know, between the kind of false 9, hybrid 10, Kai Havertz. Ooh. My boy OOKD just joined the Instagram. Brother, I'm going to make a clip for it, but I did some package opening today. I appreciate it. For those of you who don't know, go follow my boy Aerial Content on Instagram. He's got all the drone footage. You know what? At the 80th minute, I'll probably pop up some drone footage just to show you guys what we do. Me and Kendall, me and Aerial Content. Whenever we're traveling, he's traveling right now. He's running all over Europe. He's going to end up eventually in. Let me get this right. Aren't you ending up in Finland? No, it's not Finland. It's not Norway. Where are you headed, bro? Let me know. But we're here. Roger says, "Don't sleep on my boy Santi Jimenez, a true 9. Hopefully, we'll see him in the Premier League next season." Yeah, bro, he is a true number 9. I don't know who's gonna pick him up, but he's supposed to have a good summer. He is slated to have something really serious happen on the move. But you know, we just got to see what Mexico will do in Copa. I have no trust in Mexico. I'm not even trusting the process at this point. I think Mexico's in shambles, but we're gonna see. Oh my God, Fulkrug with some more number 9 work, and he scores again. Golden boot watch, people. Nick Fulkrug off the bench in just 15 minutes has scored 2 goals. Germany are looking a certain kind of scary. Again, we're gonna have to see. I picked them to easily top this group, but we're gonna have to see as they get out. Ooh, is he off? He is off. But that is some real number 9 work. This is the type of stuff we're talking about. Vlahovic and Lewandowski. Completely forgot about them. I'm not going to lie, Lancelot. I'm sleeping on Poland. I even said that in my video I posted today on Instagram. I am completely sleeping on Poland. Unfortunately, Ballon d'Or, Golden Boot watch I called it a little too early. Fulkrug was offsides, but that's some true number 9 shit. That's what Germany need. I don't know why I have this in my hand. I just got the nervous tick. I guess while we're chilling, let me throw this graphic back up. Don't sleep on Serbia. I have them making it out of the group, just barely, but I have them making it out of the group. Vlahovic is going to be very important to that team. They're going to be one of the top 3 third place teams, I think. I think it's going to be England and Denmark, but do not sleep on Serbia. Serbia actually could be a good dark horse team. A good dark horse team. All right. I mean, I think we've pretty much seen what we need to see from this year. Hold on. I'm going to go and show you guys some good old drone footage. KD the KDB the G17. What's happening? KDB the G. Are you supporting Belgium? Is that who you got winning this? Let me know. Brand Coop, what's happening on Instagram? Just join. I wish YouTube could give you a who just joined kind of thing too. That would be good. These Germans are really balling. You can't hear me, Lancelot? Check, check, check. 1, 2. Let's see. Let's see if the stream is check, 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 check. Oh man, this must be me. Check, 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 check. I don't know why this happens from time to time, but nothing ain't nothing but a thing. Mitchelstedt. That's one that I haven't seen in a while. There we are. We're back live. I can hear myself. Thank you, sir. We're better. Hey, Lancelot, thank you for keeping me honest, keeping keeping the stream going. Kroos, last time out, coming in out for Emre Can. What can we say? Germany does have some depth, and they've used all 5 subs. That's a good first game. Oh! Gundogan making those runs deep from the midfield.
I've been in this situation so many times, Ian, when you're a player, you think maybe the goalkeeper's coming maybe Andy Robertson's going to head it. So you kind of stop, and then you think, why did I stop? I had a big chance to score there. Ron Shankland, who a lot of people thought would start, comes off to face Christian. One of Scotland's next games, and they need 4 points from these, really. Switzerland in Cologne in 5 days' time, and then Hungary in Stuttgart. The Tarn Army will follow them. The Tarn Army, I just heard them. They did manage another rendition of Flower of Scotland, but you could excuse them for being pretty dispirited. Yeah, I just want to follow up on my point about Germany's roster. So the way it's built is they have a no-nonsense guy in Andrik, and lots of good, successful teams have a few players like that who are happy to just do dirty work and jobs that no one else does. But also the construction of the roster. You think about Havertz versus Fulkrug. Scotland trying to get Shankland a chance. Shankland so prolific in Scottish domestic football, playing for Heart of Midlothian.
And here comes Leroy Sané. Yeah, I mean, Germany does have some depth. Oh, yikes. Sané looking for a foul in the box. That's not happening.
So now Germany have different ways of being able to play. Fulkrug wants no part of coming into midfield and picking up the ball. He just wants to be in front of goal. Havertz, on the other hand, is happy to come in, overload the midfield. And that allows Wirtz and Musiala more space to be direct and vertical with their running in behind. So they can play lots of different ways, and it gives Julian Nagelsmann different options when he's deciding his lineup every game. Kimmich again, still a very important footballer for the German national side, winning his 87th cap. This is Sané trying his luck again. This time, yeah, World Soccer, that great magazine, said about Kimmich, he'd mow the pitch and drive the team bus if he could as well. He'd probably be good at that too. Unlikely to be asked to do those chores, I would say, just at the moment. Hoping to get a start in the next 2 games, but they've got quite a job. Is there any way back from this mauling for Scotland? Well, Switzerland and Hungary are certainly not Germany, but they are both very good sides.
The German team is very organized in the attack. Logic says, when's the next watch party? Next watch party tomorrow morning, Saturday, 9 a.m., Croatia versus Spain. That should be a really good one. Lancelot says, this German team it's very organized at the moment of attack. Yeah, bro. Especially on the counter, which is, I'm a little surprised at that. That's not been the Germany that I'm used to seeing, this kind of like high octane, powerful counter attacking side. So we're going to have to see.
With this kind of goal difference problem, they can't afford another defeat. Any defeat, they're out, basically. Sané gets down a bit theatrically. Nobody's very interested in that incident, including Sané himself, to be fair. Nothing in it, although I think it was a corner kick. Looked like that, didn't it? Splendid goalkeeper's eye view right down the stadium. Ryan is gone. Sané again. How many echoes would you say they have outside the box in the second? Well, I don't think Sané has ever seen a shot he doesn't like. He's probably got 6 by himself.
I've got this Tinashe song bouncing in my head. I've been a nasty girl. Scott's drink too much. Paul, what's happening? Welcome to the chat. You're not lying, but this is not. I mean, it is bad on Scotland's part. But it's Germany came out with that fire today. I'm not gonna play. Every player in the attack was on one. Every player in the midfield was on one. Defense hasn't had to do anything, and they do have a strong defense. Not to mention Manuel Neuer, who's been counting sheep in the back there. It looks really good. They got a relatively easy group. Germany, Hungary will be an interesting game, but otherwise, I fully expect Germany to get out of this group very easily. Shit, they're playing at home, so we'll see. Paul says Croatia. Yes, join me tomorrow. Croatia will be an interesting one. Bank says if he doesn't have practice early in the morning, you'll slide. If it's an early morning, Scotland gets one back. And suddenly, Germany has shown a chink in the armor. That is not what they wanted. And this is great news for Scotland because at least it gives them some kind of belief as they will go into their next game against, I believe, Switzerland or Hungary. We'll have to double check. Manager tactics shit. But they just don't have the, like, this is how Scotland need to play. They need to sink deep, soak up pressure, and then get out on these set pieces. Because, oh wow, that was an own goal by Rudiger. It was just a weird, fluky thing, but that's what you got to do. You got to get out and attack them on these set pieces. Definitely a good set piece. Man, and what a header. Rudiger been wanting to score this whole game, so it only makes sense. Check Logic Banks. Appreciate you, bro. Say EPB saved me, showing there's a world of people that love the game in different ways. Yes, bro. That's what Pray Ball is all about. It's all about connecting with people who are all connected with the game. This is like the biggest language in the world. And we all watching it. What's going on? What are we? Yeah, this is a goal. I don't know why we were doing a goal check. Paul says Scotland is awful. Manager tactics shit. Who else in Group A? Brand. Group A is Hungary. I feel like I'm too loud now. I feel like I'm screaming. I'm going to back up a little bit. Group A is Hungary, Switzerland, Germany, and Scotland. Pretty easy stuff. Brand, make sure you take a look at the tournament brackets. I don't know if you can fill them out anymore. If you go to gaming.uefa.com and click Euro tournament bracket, it's there. It's a fun thing to do, fun fill out. I should have put together a pool, but I didn't. Yeah. La Remontada. Rogers Wyland. 2-minute remontada. Is that what you're thinking from Scotland? McTominaldo is going to come out and just turn up on them. What were my 4 questions? Who's winning the tourney? Who's winning Golden Boot? Who's the dark horse team? 4 is who is young player of the tourney? Big day of action. And the last one, 5, I'm going to add this question to it. Who's going to be the most disappointing team? I've been a nasty girl, nasty. Let's see if I can throw that ticker on the bottom. Boom. Now we got the questions for you. I think that ticker's going a little too fast for me, but if you get cross-eyed, don't worry.
Which means one play either way, and so for a team like Scotland that obviously has never been out of the group stage, needs to hang their hat on something. But obviously the next two matches they've got to get points. Again, back at right back now, pushing to play central midfield as well, but Robertson wants to get right back. Close, great idea. Robinson with the header away for Scotland.
Lancelot said England will be the most disappointing team. Yikes. Again, England's a disappointment if they don't get to the final. Though, again, if all things go right, they should face France in the semifinal. So I will only say it's only disappointing if they don't get to the semifinal. Anything up from there is just what it is. But I mean, you're right, Lancelot. They have the best team in the tournament, almost pound for pound, and probably the second deepest team in the tournament. They should be getting somewhere. I don't want it to be Portugal. That would be very, very sad. I do not want Portugal to disappoint. Next couple of matches. Dark horse Turkey, Arda Güler. Yo, Turkey, I have Turkey coming out of that group. I mean, that group is probably the easiest group for Portugal. Woo! Is that Gundogan or is that Emre Can? Emre Can, bro. Wow. And just like that, this is a absolute rout. Absolute and positive. The Germans are going to be drinking today. Yeah, it's going to be tough for Scotland. It is. They're just poorly set up. There's nothing in attack. All they have to do is soak pressure and hope for set pieces. It's going to be really interesting to see them against Hungary. I don't know why I put them above Hungary in my bracket. I was just blinded by those performances they put in against like Wales and some of those other teams in the international break with McTominay scoring. I haven't seen McTominay touch the ball. But what placement from the German. What placement. Absolute golazo, Roger. Yeah, Turkey's a good dark horse. Again, is it okay to call Netherlands a dark horse? Because they are. They're my dark horse team. Game over. Game, set, match. A really good one. This was a really, really good one. Man, wow. Love to see it. Love to see a good high-scoring game as the opening game of the tournament. Sorry for the Scottish people. Marvel, if you're on, it's going to be a tough one. I'm going to save the drone footage that I said I will queue up for you. I'm going to save it for tomorrow. I'm going to keep having Easter eggs to make halftime more fun while we're watching these live parties and do that. But man, what a win for Germany. What a way to kick it off for Julian Nagelsmann and the Germans. More to come. Again, tap in with me tomorrow as we really embark on some of the tough games. Croatia, Spain. That's what we're watching first. Come tap in with me. And then again, I'll let you know how the schedule goes after that. More to come. And then into next week, we go into Euros, baby. Not Euros, Copa America. I'm all over the place. So much soccer to watch. Come here. Baby wants to make a final appearance. Come here, boo-boo. Oh, baby, the French bully. Baby, the French bully is just saying hello. She loves her neck rub. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. It's going to be tough for Scotland, but hopefully they can just, take a cold shower, sleep this one off. You got to go again. That's the thing about the Euros. You don't got time. Roger says Netherlands are contenders. No, always a threat. Same as current Croatia, maybe underdogs. The thing about Croatia is Croatia has like certified, has a Ballon d'Or winner on their team, right? Croatia has been to World Cup finals, has been to, The Netherlands is not. Netherlands is still kind of young and raw, right? So that's why I'm calling them my dark horse. I'm calling them more my dark horse because even though I didn't pick this on my bracket, I would be interested to see them go deep in the tournament. Again, I have them unfortunately losing out to Portugal in the quarterfinals, but I could very easily see them beating Portugal too. It's all that remains to be seen. Sir Lancelot always tapping in with Baby the French Bully. If you want to see more of her, Baby the French Bully on Instagram. She's around. Lancelot says Netherlands could be a surprise. That's what I mean. Like Netherlands could like fuck around and make the finals, make the semis at least. You know what I mean? Would love to see it. Would love to see it. I'm really more interested in who you think is the most disappointing team. I'm going to leave this ticker up, and I'm going to keep it up for next game. But that's going to be an interesting one. That's going to be very interesting. Still grabbing my hand. Let me go ahead and refresh you with my bracket. Obviously, I posted something on Instagram about what I think the group stage is going to look like. Already, my group stage bracket is kind of busted because I don't think Scotland really are going to make it out of this group no more. I don't, but I can show you one time. Show you what the bracket is looking like. Let's see. Let's go back up in the groups. I have Germany, Scotland, Hungary, Croatia, Spain, Italy, Albania, England, Denmark. You actually saw this on Instagram. I have this. Third place teams that are getting out, I believe, is going to be Hungary, but honestly, Hungary might be in second place. Italy, I don't think Italy are going to get second place. I think the Netherlands and France are good enough. But that's what I mean by Netherlands being a dark horse team. Like Italy could just as easily be favorites to get out of that group. First or second, you never know with France in the group stages of these things. Ukraine is another kind of dark horse team. Not really expecting much from them, but Mikhailo Mudryk, Zinchenko. Let's see what they do. That'll be interesting. Serbia also can be a dark horse with the boy Vlahovic, the Juve number 9. We were talking about number 9s earlier. It is the year of 9. I'm ready to see 9s come back, both in Copa and in Euros. So I want to see it. I want to see again the Lukakus, the Vlahovic's, the Harry Kanes. Even though I give him a hybrid 9. I want to see 9-9, the full Krugs. For the Copa, for the Endricks, the Ricardo Pepis, right? The Florin Balligans, the even the Haji Wrights. We want to see who's gonna do their thing for the States in the Copa. Also want to see what number 9 I'm missing. I named are we yeah, he's a number 9. What's my man's name from Uruguay? I don't know why I keep wanting to say Cavani, but it's not Cavani. It's our boy who plays for Liverpool. I can't think of his name right now. I'm spent, man. I'm already gassed. It's time to go out and enjoy some of this LA weather. So this is where I'm going to leave you. I appreciate all of y'all for tapping in both on Instagram and on YouTube. Tomorrow, we're going to make it a 3-way: YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Pause. All for the love of streaming, all for the love of just watching the beautiful game. Again, shouts out to Daniel Sturridge. Good to see the boy working. Good to see the boy getting a contract at Fox, doing his thing. That's all we got here, man. Great goals, great showing from Germany. Good to see. More to come. Me and Baby, that's all from us. We are out of here. I appreciate y'all again for tapping on in. Catch me tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific time sharp. I'm actually going to be on early. I always go on 30 minutes early just to talk about the starting lineups and to talk whatever stuff we do. So we're going to get that going, man. But until then, I will holler at y'all. Appreciate you coming on the stream. See you all tomorrow. Oh, and let's turn up some music for y'all. This is that weekend vibe. Watch out for my DJ set coming soon. Your mother's favorite DJ on Instagram. I'm all over the place. We here, though. EPB watch parties. Thank you for tuning in. We are out of here. Sir Lancelot, thank you for joining. We will see you tomorrow, my friend. Peace. real techno. Peace out, y'all.